Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a little charity shop book haul. I didn't go too mad this time. I've got 9 books, which if you've watched some of my other hauls, you know that's actually me being very restrained. So these books range from 10p each to 50p each. So I'm just going to dive straight in. And I got 3 books, a bit of a guilty pleasure of mine. They are 3 hardbacks and they are 3 Torchwood books. So these were 20p each. I have got Almost Perfect, The Twilight Streets, and Slow Decay. And I don't even know if they're the same series or what they are, but I just saw Torchwood and I'm like, yes, those of you that aren't familiar with Torchwood, it was like a Doctor Who spin-off. We join Captain Jack Harkness, who is this absolutely gorgeous man here, played by John Barrowman. He was just like a time-travelling captain in Doctor Who, and he started his own sort of like organisation with this lot that they explore extraterrestrial and other activity. So these are just like, I'm assuming, stories of different aliens and that they've come across. But yeah, I used to love the series, so if I see a little Torchwood book, that's my guilty pleasure, I will pick it up. The next one is, this was 50p, this is the Beekeeper of Aleppo, and I admit this is one of those books who made me buy it. So it says, Nuri is a beekeeper, his wife Afra an artist. They live happily in the beautiful Syrian city of Aleppo until the unthinkable happens and they are forced to flee. But what Afra has seen is so terrible she has gone blind, and they must embark on a perilous journey through Turkey and Greece toward an uncertain future in Britain. As they travel through a broken world, they must confront not only the pain of their unspeakable loss, but dangers that would overwhelm the bravest of souls. Above all, and perhaps this is the hardest thing they face, they must journey to find each other again. So I know that's going to be a very emotional book, but I'm still quite looking forward to it. This other book was, well, it was a cover buy because it's got a donut on it, and I'm rather fond about donuts. But it says, "Don't judge a woman by her cover." This is So Lucky by Dawn Porter. I know this has been around for years, but I am sure I have seen this. Like, I saw this in HMV out in the books aisle when I was a teenager living back in Croydon. So every woman's story has 2 sides. Ruby is a mother. She feels like she's failing. Beth is happily married. She hasn't had sex in a year. Lauren is living the dream. Her happiness is fake news. What if you knew the whole truth? It's a must-read novel for anyone who's ever doubted themselves. So, as I said, I've seen it around for years, and I just saw it in the charity shop, 50p, and I thought, I'm just going to pick it up and give it a go, okay? We're just going to go with it. So if you've read it before, let me know what you thought. If you've read any of these before, please let me know. Next one is, pronunciation here, this is Never Let Me Go by Kazuo Ishiguro. Okay, now I know this is on my TBR. This is one of those I put on my TBR. Do you think I can remember why I put it on my TBR? No, but it was. And for 50p, I thought, I'm just going to pick it up. So the author imagines the lives of a group of students growing up in a darkly skewered version of contemporary England. Narrated by Kathy, now 31, Never Let Me Go dramatises her attempts to come to terms with her childhood at the seemingly idyllic Helsham school and with the fate that has always awaited her and her closest friends in the wider world. It's a story of love, friendship and memory. It's charged throughout with a sense of the fragility of life. So again, I think this is going to be another emotional book. It must have been recommended to me or something, the fact I had it on my Goodreads TBR, but I'm looking forward to it. Next one, I gave into the hype. For 50p, I gave into the hype. It is The Appeal by Janice Hallett. 1 murder, 15 suspects, can you uncover the truth? Okay, now this is told through various media styles. I think it's like a lot of emails and things, and like looks like text messages. There's a mystery to solve in the small town of Lockwood. Starts with the arrival of 2 secretive newcomers and ends with a tragic death. Law students have been assigned to the case. Someone has already been sent to prison for murder, but suspected they're innocent, and that far darker secrets have yet to be revealed. So I'm quite intrigued, actually. I did so want to read more mystery books this year, and this has been very, very, very popular on BookTube. So for 50p, I'm like, yep, we're doing it. Right, I found a Stephen King for 10p. It's a dream catcher. It's an old book. It's an old book, I know that. The page is discoloured. That's not going to affect me being able to read it. I don't know anything about it. It's not actually one that I've heard of, but a Stephen King for 10p. It's happening. I'm picking it up. Derry, Maine, 4 young boys stood together and did a brave thing. Something that changed them in ways they hardly understand. Quarter of a century later, they've gone separate ways. They still get together once a year and go hunting in the northwoods of Maine. But this time is different. This time a man comes stumbling into their camp, lost, disorientated, and muttering about lights in the sky. Before long, these old friends will be plunged into the most remarkable event of their lives as they struggle with the terrible creature from another world. Their only chance of survival is locked in their shared past and in the dream catcher. That actually sounds pretty cool. So, last book, again, 10p. This was a cover buy. Wow. This is Frankie Stein by Jeanette Winterson. I've never heard of this before. Long listed for the Booker Prize 2019. It's a love story, but the cover just, wow. I needed to pick it up. What happens when Homo sapiens is no longer the smartest being on the planet? So, as Brexit grips Britain, Rye, a young transgender doctor, is falling in love. The object of their misguided affection, the celebrated AI specialist, Professor Victor Stein. Meanwhile, Ron Lord, just divorced and living with his mum again, is set to make his fortune with a new generation of sex dolls for lonely men everywhere. Ranging from 1816, when 19-year-old Mary Shelley pens her first radical novel, to a cryonics facility in present-day Arizona, where the dead wait to return to life, Frankie Stein shows how much closer we are to the future than we realise. It sounds brilliant, it looks brilliant, and I've just never seen it before, so I don't know what to expect. But that's my charity shop book haul. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully I'll be able to get another haul for you soon, because I really, really forgot how much I liked having a bit of a rummage at the book section of charity shops. If you read any of them, let me know what you thought. If you want to read any of those, let me know. And I'll catch up with you soon. Bye.